Test 1 2. Test 1 2. 1 2 3. Test 1 2 3. Test. The pride of the High Plains, the Balko Bison, are on the air. Balko Bison basketball is brought to you by Squirtle, Watauga Cheese Factory, Crossroads Express, Casey Cowan Custom Haying, Summer Wealth Strategies, and Tri-State Heating and Air. And now for your Crossroads Express pregame show. I want to welcome everybody to the Duster Dome here in Beaver, Oklahoma. It's senior night for Beaver. And it is the regular season finale for the Balko Bison. We do want to give a very special thank you to Crossroads Express for being our sponsor for the pregame show for the Bison and Lady Bison basketball teams. For all of your convenience store fueling needs, visit the folks at Crossroads Express. We're going to take a quick break here from our sponsors, and then we'll have the Crossroads Express pregame show. Balko Bison basketball will continue in just a moment. Watauga Cheese Factory has been producing the finest cheese in Oklahoma and Texas for over 80 years. Locally owned and operated, the folks at Watauga Cheese Factory have summer sausages, the best homemade cheddar cheeses in the region, spice pickles, homemade spun honey, and their famous cheese curds. Located in Perryton, Watauga Cheese Factory also has gift baskets and offer delivery options. Visit Watauga Cheese Factory, 2018 South Main Street in Perryton, or call them at 806-648-4310. Watauga Cheese Factory is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Casey Cowan Custom Haying services the Oklahoma and Texas panhandles for all of your haying needs. From swathing and baling to hay sales for cattle and horses, Casey Cowan Custom Haying is the best option for your farm and ranch needs. Contact Casey Cowan at 580-628-7464 for all of your haying and hay service needs. Casey Cowan Custom Haying is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Crossroads Express is your one-stop shop for your convenience store and gas needs, located at the intersection of Highways 412 and 83 at Bryan's Corner. Crossroads Express features specialty deli items like Louisiana meat pies, crawfish pies, boudin, as well as corn dogs, and everyone's favorite beef and bean burritos. And the Crossroads Express gas station has your gas and diesel needs that you will need to make it a road trip. Call 580-361-2529 for your call-in orders and let the folks at Crossroads Express take care of you. Crossroads Express is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Panhandle living is hard, and with our scorching summers and frigid winters, if your heating or air isn't working, it can get even harder. Let the fine folks at Tri-State Heating and Air help you make it through the seasons in comfort. Licensed and insured for over 20 years, Bryce Sager and the folks at Tri-State Heating and Air are well equipped to handle your HVAC, air and refrigeration, and heating needs. Locally owned and operated, Tri-State Heating and Air understand the unique needs of folks in the Panhandle. Contact them at 580-525-1820 and let Tri-State Heating and Air make your home or business more comfortable. Tri-State Heating and Air is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. In this time when there's so much insecurity in the world, the one thing you need to be able to rely on is your financial situation. That's where the folks at Summit Wealth Strategies LLC come in. Located in Alva, Summit Wealth Strategies LLC specializes in tax, payroll, and financial management services designed to help folks in the Panhandle in northwestern Oklahoma handle whatever insecurities the world throws at us. Contact Van Johnson at 580-609-4880 and let him give you the financial security and peace of mind you need to make it through any situation. Summit Wealth Strategies LLC is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Welcome back to the Crossroads Express pregame show, live from the Duster Dome in Beaver, Oklahoma. I want to thank everybody for joining us on this broadcast of Balko Bison Basketball. If you're listening, please let us know where you're listening from. Like and follow us on Facebook at Balko Bison Sports Network and on Twitter at Balko Sports. We'll give you a mention on air because we love talking to people during the broadcast, and we look forward to hearing from you. For the Crossroads Express pregame show, the Beaver Dusters come into today's game with a record of 1 win and 12 losses on the season. Beaver averaging 37.6 points a game, giving up 51.8. But as the season has gone on, they've gotten better and better and better. In their last 5, they're averaging 39.4 points a game, giving up 45.0. Their defense has vastly improved over their last few games. They have a record of 1 and 4, but that is not indicative of the performance that they've given. For Balko, they come in ranked number 17 in the state with a record of 9 wins and 1 loss, with their lone loss being a 1-point loss at the hands of Turpin at the Shattuck tournament, at the Woodward tournament. Balko averaging 55.3 points a game, giving up 40.6 points a game. In their last 5, that margin balloons, averaging 59.4 points a game and giving up just 36.6, and they're 5-0 in those last 5 games. Beaver's a young team that's getting more competitive as the season goes on. They had a big win over Sweetwater a couple weeks ago. Also, a very competitive game against an excellent Tyrone team that many think is a very good shot of winning the state championship. At this point, the Dusters are looking for some building blocks moving forward. They are 0-3 at home this season, and their last game was a 46-37 loss to number 14 Tyrone. So a very competitive game for the Dusters against Tyrone. For Balko, they're hitting their stride at just the right time. They had their highest offensive output of the season against Boise City the other day, scoring 69 points, but they also had their most points allowed for the season, giving up 53. That's something that Coach Regier is not going to be happy about and probably addressed coming into today's game. The Bison are riding a 6-game win streak with an average margin of victory of 22.3 points a game in those 6 games. They are 3-0 on the road this season, and their last game was a 69-53 victory over Boise City on Tuesday. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups and the tip-off for today's game between the Balko Bison and the Beaver Dusters. Balko Bison basketball continue in just a moment. Crossroads Express is your one-stop shop for your convenience store and gas needs, located at the intersection of highways 412 and 83 at Bryant's Corner. Crossroads Express features a wide variety of ice-cold fountain drinks, candy, snacks, and is a proud vendor of Cajun salsa and pickles, as well as Watauga cheese. And the Crossroads Express gas station has your gas and diesel for your farm and off-road vehicle needs. Crossroads Express also has a gift shop featuring novelty and one-of-a-kind gifts and souvenirs. Call 580-361-2529 for your call-in orders and let the folks at Crossroads Express take care of you. Crossroads Express is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Welcome back to the Duster Dome here in Beaver for this matchup between the Balko Bison, the number 17 ranked Balko Bison, and the Beaver Dusters. Starting lineup for today's game, first for the number 17 Balko Bison, number 00 Cole Cowan, a senior. Number 1, a sophomore, Braxton Fowler. Number 5, junior Jaden Hall. Number 10, a senior, number 10, senior Logan Taylor, and a junior, number 15, Mason Romju. Bison are coached by Jake Regier and Terry Mulberry. For Watauga Cheese Factory, it's the 3-point sponsor for the season for the Balko Bison and Lady Bison basketball. Every time a Balko Bison or Lady Bison basketball player makes a 3-pointer, we'll give them a mention. Special thank you to Watauga Cheese Factory for being our 3-point sponsor. So once again, for the Bison, Cowan, Fowler, Hall, Taylor, and Mulberry. And for the Dusters, Chavez, Lozano, Navarez, Mercer, and Rivera. Beaver will be in their home white uniforms with black lettering and gold trim. And they will be moving from right to left, from left to right across your screen. Balko in the road maroon with white lettering and white trim, and they'll be going from right to left across your screen. We're just about underway here from the Duster Dome in Beaver. Welcome to the Duster Dome in Beaver, Oklahoma for this matchup between the Balko Bison and the Beaver Dusters. Very pleasant good evening to you all wherever you may be. My name is David Vaughn, and I'll be your host for the evening. It's a pleasure to be with you on this Friday evening. Into jump for the Beaver Dusters will be Junior Lozano and Jaden Hall for the Balko Bison. Official has the ball. Whistle is blown. Ball's in the air, and we are underway. Bison control the tip. Hayden Mulberry has it, hands it off to Cole Cowan, who brings the ball across the timeline. Cowan calling the play. Over to Logan Taylor back to Cowan. Cowan over to Hall. Hall over to Braxton Fowler. Now over to the wing. Now down to Peyton Mulberry on the block. Turnaround jumper is no good, but he's fouled. A foul right off the bat. Fouls on number 55, Yair Rivera, his first personal foul, first team foul. And at the line for Balko will be Peyton Mulberry. Mulberry led the way with 24 points in their game against Boise City the other day. First free throw from Mulberry is on the way and good. First point of the game for either team. We're 17 seconds in. It's 1-0 favor. 1-0 favor Balko with the second free throw forthcoming for Mulberry. It's up and good. So Mulberry with 2 free throws, and it's 2-0 favor Balko. 7:40 to go here in the first quarter. Coming into the front court is Junior Lozano. Lozano loses control of it, picks it back up, passes over to Chavez. Chavez has the ball, and he travels with it. So traveling violation, turnover, and it will be Balko basketball inbounding on the far sideline. 7:33 to go here in the first quarter. Logan Taylor inbounds to Cole Cowan. Cowan gets the play from Coach Regier, walks across the timeline. Now picks up speed just a little bit at the top of the key over to Braxton Fowler. Fowler holds the ball down low over to Taylor, now down to Cowan. Cowan has the ball at the free throw line extended, holding it high above his head. Now over to Fowler. Fowler has the ball, dribbles over now to Taylor. Taylor three-pointer off the back iron. No good, rebounded by Mulberry. Back to Cole Cowan. Cowan thought about it. Over to Fowler. Fowler now dribbles now between the circles. Passes back to Cole Cowan. Cowan dribbling now between the circles. Back to Fowler. Now down to Mulberry on the block. Double teamed. And he is fouled on the floor. I think they'll say the foul is on the floor this time. Foul is on Yair Rivera, his second personal foul, second team foul. And subbing into the game for Beaver will be Adrian Gonzalez, Willie Norton, and Chance Cash, replacing Rivera, Navarez, and Mercer. Balko will inbound on their own baseline. 7:02 to go here in the first quarter. Over to Logan Taylor, wide open three-pointer. Bang! That's a Watauga Cheese Factory three-pointer for Logan Taylor. Shot's good, and it's now 5-0 favor Balko. 6:53 to go here in the first quarter. Into the front court is Adrian Gonzalez, being guarded very loosely by Jaden Hall. Over to Chance Cash, now down to the corner here, and Lozano. Lozano being guarded by Fowler. Passes back now between the circles. Chavez has it, reverses course, now over to Chance Cash. Cash back now between the circles to Gonzalez. Gonzalez being guarded by Hall, driving in. Shot is no good. Offensive rebound and a foul. Foul on Cole Cowan. No, foul on Peyton Mulberry. That'll be Mulberry's first personal foul, first team foul. Foul was on the floor before the shot, so it will be Beaver basketball inbounding on the baseline. 6:29 to go. Inbound to the block, and he's fouled on the put-up. Foul on Braxton Fowler, his first personal foul, second team foul. And at the line for the Beaver Dusters will be Junior Lozano to shoot 2. Lozano, the senior from Beaver, with his first free throw. Offset free throw stance. First free throw is no good. Second free throw forthcoming for the Dusters. Being guarded by Hall. Back now over to Cash. Cash tried to dribble before he had it in his hand. Back now to Gonzalez near the sideline. Over to Chavez. Chavez has it now. Being guarded by Taylor, hands it off to Lozano. Lozano driving in, passes out to Chance. Chance now between the circles. Going across, takes the Chavez screen. Back now to the circle, and Gonzalez. Adrian Gonzalez has it, and Beaver will reset the offense with 5:40 to go here in the first quarter. Over to Chance Cash near the far sideline, holds the ball high above his head, being guarded by Cole Cowan. Now down to Chavez. Chavez over now to the wing, and Gonzalez being guarded by Hall. Now back between the circles and back over to Chavez again, still being guarded by Hall. 5:21 to go here in the first quarter. Now back by the logo, and they will reset the offense once again. Over to Lozano, now down to the elbow, and Willie Norton back to Lozano again. Lozano has it now, being guarded by Fowler. Over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez dribbles in, crossover dribble, and he loses control of it, picks it back up, and he's fouled. Foul on Cole Cowan, that's his first personal foul, third team foul, and it will be Beaver basketball inbounding on the baseline. 5:02 to go here in the first quarter. 5-1 your score, favor Balko. Gonzalez to do the inbounding honors, does so now to the wing, now over to the free throw line extended. It's Chance Cash back to the elbow again, being guarded by Cowan very closely, and dribbles it all the way out now to near the timeline. Cross-court pass to Cash. Cash three-pointer, misses everything, no good. And we have a foul on the rebound. Foul on Willie Norton of the Dusters, his first personal foul, second team foul, and it will be Balko basketball, 4:47 to go here in the first quarter. I want to thank everybody for listening to this broadcast of Balko Bison basketball. 4:45 to go here in the first quarter as Cole Cowan jogs it across the timeline, hands off to Logan Taylor. Cross-court pass to Fowler, over to Taylor again. Taylor crossover dribble, driving all the way, and the floater is good. Nice shot for Logan Taylor. 5 points for Taylor, and the lead's now up to 7-1. 4.5 to go here in the first quarter. Dusters walking across the timeline as Adrian Gonzalez calls for the play. Passes over to Chance Cash. Cash being guarded by Fowler. Cross-court pass to Lozano, now down to the wing. Bounce pass to the elbow. And the pass is knocked away and stolen. Cole Cowan has it. Bison have numbers if they hurry. 3-on-2. Layup for Taylor's no good. Rebound loose. Picked up by Hall. Hall goes back up. Put back no good. Rebound by the Dusters. Hall wanted a foul call. Didn't get it. Halfway through the first quarter, Dusters come back the other way. And we have a timeout called by Beaver. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. 3:56 to go here in the first quarter. 7-1 your score favor Balko. Balko Bison basketball continue in just a moment. Watauga Cheese Factory has been producing the finest cheese in Oklahoma and Texas for over 80 years. Locally owned and operated, the folks at Watauga Cheese Factory have summer sausages, the best homemade cheddar cheeses in the region, spiced pickles, homespun honey, and their famous cheese curds. Located in Perryton, Watauga Cheese Factory also has gift baskets and offer delivery options. Visit Watauga Cheese Factory, 2018 South Main Street in Perryton, or call them at 806-648-4310. Watauga Cheese Factory is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Welcome back to the Duster Dome here in Beaver, where the Balko Bison lead the Beaver Dusters by a score of 7-1. Beaver will be inbounding on the far sideline. Balko's defense has been solid so far in this one. Inbound to Chance Cash near the timeline. Calls to play over there, pass over to Adrian Gonzalez. Gonzalez drives all the way in, the layup is good. Adrian Gonzalez had a wide open lane, he took it. Coach Regeer's not going to be happy about that, and he's not. 7-3 the score now. Into the front court, Logan Taylor holds the ball above his head, now down to Mulberry. Mulberry drives in, dishes off to Hall. Hall puts up no good. And rebound by the Dusters coming back the other way. That's a couple times there's been some pretty heavy contact on Jaden Hall with no foul call. Dusters miss coming back the other way now. Back going to the front court, Cole Cowan, three-pointer. Bang! That's a Watauga Cheese Factory three-pointer. Second three-pointer of the half for the Bison is 10-3 favor Balko. 3:10 to go here in the first quarter. Adrian Gonzalez dribbling across the timeline. Cross-court pass now over to the corner. Misael Chavez has the ball over there to Cash on this side now. Cash dribbling between the circles, passes over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez holds the ball high above his head, takes his dribble now. Cross-court pass again to Cash. Cash reverses direction, now down to the free throw line, over to the free throw line extended. Chavez driving in, stopped by Cowan. 2:42 here in the quarter. Back now to the far side. Gonzalez has it, now down to the block. Shot from Norton is no good. Coming quickly back the other way is Cole Cowan. Cowan has it, driving in, dishes out to Fowler. Fowler fakes the pass, passes back to Cowan. Cowan thought about the three, opted not to take it, and the ball is knocked away and stolen. Coming back the other way is Gonzalez. Gonzalez driving all the way in, shots no good. Rebound by Cowan. Now coming back the other way. And into the front court, Logan Taylor ahead of everybody. The layup is off the glass and good. 7 points for Logan Taylor in the first quarter. Leads up to 9, 12-3 with 2:10 to go here in the first quarter. Adrian Gonzalez looking for the play from his coach. Walks it across the timeline with 2:03 to go here in the first quarter. Double team on the far sideline. Dribbling out of it is Chavez. Chavez now down to the elbow of Cash. Cash has it over to the free throw line. Extended three-pointers off the back iron. No good. Rebounded by Braxton Fowler. Bison coming back the other way. They'll slow it down. Bounce pass to Cowan. Cowan over for the free throw line. Over to Logan Taylor. Long three-pointer off the side iron. No good. Rebound loose. Picked up by Willie Norton. Beaver coming back up court. Beaver coming back up court with 1:35 to go here in the first quarter. Now into the front court. Double team now to the elbow. Gonzalez has it. Over now, cross-court pass to Cash. Cash over back again on this side of Gonzalez. Gonzalez being guarded by Fowler. Long pass over to Lozano. Lozano three-pointer. It's off the side of the iron. No good. Rebound loose on the ground. Picked up by Fowler. Coming back the other way is Balko. Numbers if they hurry. Logan Taylor walking up the floor. They had numbers. He was not interested in the, I think he was trying to get open on the three is what happened there. 1 minute to go here in the first quarter as Beaver now comes the other way. The pass is almost stolen by Hall, but coming back the other way. The short floater is no good, rebounded by Mulberry. Mulberry into the front court. Jaden Hall in front of everybody goes up for the layup. The shot is off the glass, no good again. And I believe he was contacting, they're going to call a foul on Junior Lozano. That'll be Lozano's first personal foul. 14 fouls in the quarter. That will be Balko basketball. That's the third time that Jaden Hall has gotten contact on a shot. They've not called it. And you can see the frustration on Hall's face. Thinking, well, you know, what's he got to get a call here? But to his credit, he's keeping his cool. Over to Logan Taylor. Taylor, three-pointers off the back iron. No good. Rebounded by Chance Cash. 38 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Into the front court now, over to the wing. Now down to the block. Logan Mercer has the ball as he's in the game. Now driving in. The floater from Adrian Gonzalez is good. 4 points for Adrian Gonzalez. And his 12-5 favor Balko with 22 seconds to go in the quarter. Logan Taylor crossover dribble, double team, passes over to Nathan Smith, who's in the game. Now back to Logan Taylor. Taylor thought about the long three, opted not to take it. Holds the ball above his head, passes over to Mason Romju. Romju has the ball with 11 seconds now. Bounce pass over to Hall on the wing. Hall back to Smith. Smith double team, loses it over to Fowler. Now over to Logan Taylor. Taylor 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Now down to Hall, loses control of it, and it is out of bounds, but that's the end of the first quarter with the score. Balko 12. Balko 12 and Beaver 5. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. Balko by some basketball. We'll be back in a moment. And this time when there's so much insecurity in the world, the one thing that you need to be able to rely on is your financial situation. That's where the folks at Summit Wealth Strategies LLC come in. Look at it in Alva. Summit Wealth Strategies LLC specializes in tax, payroll, and financial management services designed to help folks in the Panhandle and Northwestern Oklahoma handle whatever insecurities the world throws at us. Contact Van Johnson at 580-609-4880 and let him give you the financial security and peace of mind you need to make it through any situation. Summit Wealth Strategies LLC is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Welcome back to the Duster Dome here in Beaver, Oklahoma, where the Balko Bison lead Beaver by a score of 12-5. For Beaver, Adrian Gonzalez has 4 points and Junior Lozano has 1. For the scoring for Chance Cash to do the inbounding honors for the Dusters, Disso in the backcourt to Adrian Gonzalez. Gonzalez has the ball now, walking it across the timeline diagonally. 2-3 zone for the Bison. Now down to the elbow. Cash has it, pulls back out now, and will reset. Over to Cash. Cash thought about the three, opted not to take it. Being guarded now by Romju. Ball reversal now over there to Gonzalez. Gonzalez has it being guarded once again by Romju now. Bounce pass to the elbow, driving in. Stop there, and they will reset. Now back to the elbow again is Misal Chavez. Cross-court pass now, splitting the double team, and the ball is stolen. Long outlet into the front court now. Romju, bounce pass, long bounce pass over to Smith. Smith going up, and he is fouled. They're going to say that was on the floor. Foul is on Misael Chavez. That'll be Chavez's first personal foul. 15th foul, and it will be Balko basketball. Inbound to Mulberry at the block, and his shot is blocked. 7:15 now to go here in the second quarter. 12-5 your score favor Balko. Coming back the other way are the Dusters. Crossover dribble from Cash. Passes over now to Lozano. Lozano now down to the wing, and pass is deflected out of bounds. Will remain with Beaver. The pass in the corner was to Gonzalez, and it was deflected out of bounds. 1 minute into the second quarter, 12-5 your score favor Balko. Dusters inbounding on their own baseline. Inbound now down to the block, barely guarded, and the turnaround shot from Lozano is good. 3 points for Junior Lozano. It's now 12-7 favor Balko. Cole Cowan coming across the timeline now. Bounce pass over to Nathan Smith. Smith has the ball. Bounce pass over to Romju. Now over to Cole Cowan at the free throw line extended. Holds the ball high above his head. Looking to get rid of it. Does so to Smith. Smith over to Romju again. Romju bounce pass to Cowan. Cowan thought about the long three. Opted not to take it now. Down to Romju again. Back to Cowan. Cowan driving in. Over to Nathan Smith. Smith three-pointer. Bang! That's a Watonga Cheese Factory three-pointer from Nathan Smith. That's his first basket. And the lead's now up to 8. 15-7. 6:22 to go here in the first half. Adrian Gonzalez brings it across the timeline. Passes over to Chance Cash at the free throw line extended. Passes back now to Lozano. Lozano now down to the elbow, and Chavez, and he's tied up there. Possession arrow favors Balko. Will be a turnover. Bison will take over with 6:08 to go here in the first half. 15-7 your score, favor Balko. Mason Romju to do the inbounding honors from the baseline. Logan Taylor replacing Jaden Hall. Cowan gets the play from Coach Regier, who calls it from the sideline. Cowan jogs it across the timeline. Across the logo, passes over to Mulberry, over to Logan Taylor. Taylor bounce pass to Cole Cowan. Cowan thought about the three-pointer from the wing, opted not to take it. Long pass over to Logan Taylor, wide open, long three, off the back iron, no good, rebounded by the Dusters. Saved, but goes to Beaver, and Beaver will come back up the court with 5:40 to go here in the first half. Into the front court is Chance Cash, and we have a foul away from the ball. Oh, no, there's no foul. Adrian Gonzalez is being subbed out because of blood on the arm. So they'll get that patched up, and he will be right back in the game, I'm certain. Subbing into the game now for the Dusters is Victor Balderrama, number 14. Balderrama, a senior, getting to play here on senior night, which is nice. Junior Lozano with the ball at the free throw line extended. Pass is deflected, but Beaver controls. Misael Chavez has it, gets it back to Lozano. Lozano met out there by Smith, who goes for the steal, does not get it. Over now to Chavez. Chavez pass is knocked away and stolen. Nathan Smith into the front court. Goes up for the layup. The shot is no good. Rebounded by Logan Taylor. Taylor turnaround jumper from 8 feet is off the back iron. No good. Rebounded by the Dusters. Neither team able to have much success so far in this quarter. And we have a timeout on the floor. Some glasses have gone flying, and it looks like maybe a poke in the eye. So dead ball, but no harm, no foul on that, and it will be Beaver basketball. 5:03 to go here in the first half. Coach Schlesman trying to figure out what's going on. Referee gives him a satisfactory explanation. We're back underway now with 5 minutes to go in the first half. 15-7 your score, favor Balko. The offense slowing way down for both teams here. And we have a traveling violation by Junior Lozano. Just took a couple steps into the game for Balko. No, Jaden Hall and Braxton Fowler replacing Nathan Smith and Mason Romju. Cole Cowan brings it across the timeline now with 4:50 to go here in the first half. Cross-court pass over to Braxton Fowler, now over to Logan Taylor. Cross-court pass over to Cole Cowan, holds the ball high above his head, looking for someone, anyone. Over to Logan Taylor. Taylor back to Fowler. Fowler now has the ball. Over to Cole Cowan. Cowan fakes the pass, drives in over to Logan Taylor. Back to Fowler again. A couple times Taylor probably could have taken the shot, opted not to. Over to Cowan. Cowan now down to Mulberry. Mulberry's turnaround jumper is good. Basket good for Peyton Mulberry. 4 points for the senior, and it's now a 10-point lead at 17-7. 4:18 to go here in the first half. Into the front court now. Victor Balderrama has a pass down to the block. Norton being guarded by Cowan on the block. Passes back out now. Three-pointer from the free throw line extended for Junior Lozano is good. That's Lozano's second three-point basket of the game. He has 6 points. It's now a 7-point game as we're at the halfway mark of the first half. 17-10 favor Balko. Over to the near corner, Logan Taylor. Bang! That's a Watonga Chiefs factory three-pointer for Logan Taylor. Taylor with 10 points. The first player for either team in double figures. It's now 20-10 favor Balko. Into the front court, Chance Cash has it now over to the corner. Balderrama dribbles out of a double team. Braxton Fowler knocks it away, picked up by Logan Taylor, now into the front court. 3-on-1, the layup for Taylor is off the glass and good. 12 points for Logan Taylor, 22-10 the score. We have a timeout for the Dusters. It's a full timeout, we'll take it with them. 3:27 to go here in the first half. 22-10 your score, favor Balko. Balko Bison basketball continue in just a moment. Casey Cowan Custom Haying services the Oklahoma and Texas panhandles for all of your haying needs. From swathing and baling to hay sales for cattle and horses, Casey Cowan Custom Haying is the best option for your farm and ranch needs. Contact Casey Cowan at 580-628-7464 for all of your haying and hay service needs. Casey Cowan Custom Haying is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Crossroads Express is your one-stop shop for your convenience store and gas needs, located at the intersection of Highways 412 and 83 at Bryan's Corner. Crossroads Express features a wide variety of ice-cold fountain drinks, candy, snacks, and is a proud vendor of Cajun salsa and pickles, as well as Watauga cheese. And the Crossroads Express gas station has your gas and diesel for your farm and off-road vehicle needs. Crossroads Express also has a gift shop featuring novelty and one-of-a-kind gifts and souvenirs. Call 580-361-2529 for your call-in orders and let the folks at Crossroads Express take care of you. Crossroads Express is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Welcome back to the Duster Dome here in Beaver, Oklahoma, where the Balko Bison lead the Beaver Dusters by a score of 22-10. 3:27 to go here in the second quarter. Beaver to inbound on their own baseline. Same five out there for both teams. Adrian Gonzalez is back in the game for Victor Balderrama. You know that Coach Schlesman is going to be happy to have him in the front court. Long three-pointer. Misses everything, is out of bounds. It will be Balko basketball. Three-pointer from Lozano was no good. Lozano 2 for 4 from three-point range so far in this game. 3:15 to go here in the first half. 22-10 your score favor Balko. Jaden Hall inbounds to Cole Cowan, who brings it across the timeline near the far sideline. Cowan pass over to Logan Taylor. Taylor wide open three-pointer. Bang! That's a Watauga Cheese Factory three-pointer. 15 points for Logan Taylor in the first half. And the lead is 15 for the Bison, 25-10. Logan Taylor needed a game like this. He's kind of been off a little bit, but this is nice for him. 15 points in the first half, and he's only played, I think, 7 minutes so far. So this is exactly the kind of game that he needed. Already 3 3-pointers for Taylor. Chavez has the ball, holds it high above his head, and he travels with it. Balko to inbound near. Balko to inbound in front of the Bison bench. Logan Taylor does so to Cole Cowan. Cowan brings it diagonally across the timeline toward the far sideline. Pass over to Logan Taylor. Taylor thought about it. Holds the ball above his head back to Cowan. Cowan holds the ball above his head. Over to Braxton Fowler on the wing. Fowler takes a dribble, pass over to Cowan. Cowan fakes the pass back to Fowler. Fowler three-pointer. Misses everything. Offensive rebound. Mulberry goes back up. Shot's no good. Rebounded by Hall. Hall goes back up again. He's fouled. Shot is no good, but he's fouled on the shot. Foul is on Willie Norton, his second personal foul, 16 foul. And at the line for Balko will be Jaden Hall. Hall yet to score in this game. With 2:12 to go in the first half. First free throw's off the back iron, no good. That free throw looked a little hurried from Hall, like he got the ball and immediately shot it. Hall with the ball now, waiting his second free throw. Shot is on the way, takes a dribble, and it's good. So Jaden Hall in the scoreboard now. And it's a 16-point lead for the Bison at 26-10. 2:08 to go here in the first half. Chance Cash brings it into the front court. Now over to Lozano at the free throw line, extender dribbles. Now turnaround pass is stolen by Jaden Hall. Hall driving all the way in. Layup is off the glass and good. Basket good for Jaden Hall. Maybe he just needed to see one go in. 3 points now for Hall. It's an 18-point lead for Balko, 28-10. Bounce pass over to Lozano at the free throw line, extended pass now down to the elbow. Cash has it now between the circles. Gonzalez over to Chavez. Chavez being handed over there, over now to Cash again. Holds the ball above his head, takes a dribble between the circles. Being guarded by Logan Taylor. Pass over to Gonzalez now near the far sideline. Over to Chavez. Chavez pass now. The floater from Junior Lozano was good. 8 points for Junior Lozano, and it's now a 16-point game. Long three-pointer from Taylor. That was a heat check. That was no good. Stepping into the game for the Bison now is Mason Romju replacing Peyton Mulberry. Mulberry with 4 points so far in the game. I think that was a heat check for Logan Taylor, and I don't blame him for taking it. He's hitting everything he's throwing in, so I don't blame him. And we have a whistle away from the ball. Not sure what happened. I think there may be something on the floor. Yeah, okay, so there's something on the floor. It looked like Logan Taylor may have slipped on something on the floor, and so they're going to go ahead and, I guess, wait for them to wipe it up. Maybe blood? Not sure what's going on, but we appreciate them taking care of whatever's on the floor. And we want to take this opportunity to remind everyone that the Balko Bison will be back in action on Friday at 8 p.m. as they take on Felt at Anchor D Arena in Goodwell on the campus of Oklahoma Panhandle State University for their first-round playoff matchup. And it is a winner-go-home game. If Balko manages to win again, then they'll go on to the second round. Obviously, if they don't, then they will not. Still a pause of play on the floor. Not sure what happened. Maybe. Really not sure what happened because they've got disinfectant and wipes out there. So I'm really not sure what happened. And being up here at the top of the Duster Dome, they're not gonna tell us any information. But I've got to assume that it was either maybe a droplet of blood or maybe some mucus fall or something. In this COVID era, you never can be too careful at all. And I think they're just kind of trying to make sure and doubly sure. It's funny because Balko's team came off the floor, and then Beaver went off the floor, and Balko came back on the floor. It's like both teams are not allowed to be on the sideline at the same time, and they can't both be on the floor at the same time. Beaver's going to use this opportunity to get kind of an extra timeout, and that's okay. Take advantage of the situation that's given to you. We have 1 minute and 8 seconds left to go here in the first half. 28-12, the score favored Balko. It is Beaver basketball, and we're back in action now. Adrian Gonzalez to inbound on the far sideline. Does so to Chance Cash near the timeline. Minute 5 to go here in the first half. Cash directing traffic. Reverses direction, passes over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez has an out being guarded by Fowler. Over now down to the wing. Lozano has it down to the paint. The shot is rebounded by Hall. And Balko will come back the other way. 48 seconds to go in the half. 28-12 the score. Logan Taylor quickly into the front court, driving in. The floater is off the side. No good, gets his own rebound. Nice movement from Logan Taylor to go and get his own rebound. Nice concentration. And Balko reset with 35 seconds to go here in the first half. Taylor with the ball now between the circles. 1-4 zone being employed by the Dusters. Bounce pass to Hall on the block. Turnaround jumper is blocked. Logan Taylor had it, thought about the three, opted not to take it. Braxton Fowler does. Three-pointer, bang! A Watauga Cheese Factory three-pointer for Braxton Fowler. His first basket, lead now up to 19 with 15 seconds to go here in the first half. 31-12. Pass now down to the block over to Lozano. Lozano's basket is good. Lozano now at 10 points. The first Duster in double figures. 4 seconds, 3 seconds and a half, 2. Over to Cole Cowan. Cowan, three-pointer at the buzzer. Off the back iron, no good. And that's the end of the first half. The score, Balko 31, Beaver 14. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with the Casey Cowan Custom Hang halftime report. Balko Bison basketball will continue in just a moment. Watauga Cheese Factory has been producing the finest cheese in Oklahoma and Texas for over 80 years. Locally owned and operated, the folks at Watauga Cheese Factory have summer sausages, the best homemade cheddar cheeses in the region, spiced pickles, homespun honey, and their famous cheese curds. Located in Perryton, Watauga Cheese Factory also has gift baskets and offer delivery options. Visit Watauga Cheese Factory at 2018 South Main Street in Perryton, or call them at 806-648-4310. Watauga Cheese Factory is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Casey Cowan Custom Hang services the Oklahoma and Texas panhandles for all of your haying needs. From swathing and baling to hay sales for cattle and horses, Casey Cowan Custom Hang is the best option for your farm and ranch needs. Contact Casey Cowan at 580-628-7464 for all of your haying and hay service needs. Casey Cowan Custom Hang is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Crossroads Express is your one-stop shop for your convenience store and gas needs. Located at the intersection of Highways 412 and 83 up Bryan's Corner, Crossroads Express features a wide variety of ice-cold fountain drinks, candy, snacks, and is a proud vendor of Cajun salsa and pickles as well as Watauga cheese. And the Crossroads Express gas station has your gas and diesel for your farm and off-road vehicle needs. Crossroads Express also has a gift shop featuring novelty and one-of-a-kind gifts and souvenirs. Call 580-361-2529 for your call-in orders and let the folks at Crossroads Express take care of you. Crossroads Express is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Panhandle living is hard, and with our scorching summers and frigid winters, if your heating or air isn't working, it can get even harder. Let the fine folks at Tri-State Heating and Air help you make it through the seasons in comfort. Licensed and insured for over 20 years, Bryce Sager and the folks at Tri-State Heating and Air are well equipped to handle your HVAC, air refrigeration, and heating needs. Locally owned and operated, Tri-State Heating and Air understand the unique needs of the folks in the Panhandle. Contact them at 580-525-1820 and let Tri-State Heating and Air make your home or business more comfortable. Tri-State Heating and Air is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. In this time when there's so much insecurity in the world, the one thing you need to be able to rely on is your financial situation. That's where the folks at Summit Wealth Strategies LLC come in. Located in Alva, Summit Wealth Strategies LLC specializes in tax, payroll, and financial management services designed to help folks in the Panhandle and northwestern Oklahoma handle whatever insecurities the world throws at us. Contact Van Johnson at 580-609-4880 and let him give you the financial security and peace of mind you need to make it through any situation. Summit Wealth Strategies LLC is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Welcome back to the Duster Dome here in Beaver. And the Casey Cowan Custom Hang halftime report. We're the Balko Bison lead the Beaver Dusters by a score of 31-14. Two Beaver Dusters have the sum total of the scoring for Beaver. Junior Lozano with 10 points, having an incredible first half, and Adrian Gonzalez with the other 4. For Balko, Logan Taylor with 15 points in the first half, Peyton Mulberry with 4, and then Cole Cowan, Braxton Fowler, Nathan Smith, and Jaden Hall, each with 3. It will be Beaver ball to start the second half. And they'll be going from right to left across your screen. Beaver in their home white uniforms with black lettering and gold trim. Balko in their road maroon uniforms with white lettering and white trim. They'll be going from left to right. We're just about underway here in Beaver in this regular season finale for the Balko Bison. They were scheduled to play Tyrone on Saturday, well, tomorrow night, and that game had to be canceled. And so this is it for the Bison. This is their tune-up for playoffs. Dusters have the ball now. Dribbling between the circles is Lozano. Lozano reverses course now. Chavez has the ball now, being guarded by Braxton Fowler. Passes out of the press to Gonzalez, and the pass is off Chavez's hands and out of bounds, not off his head. Off his hands and out of bounds, it will be Balko basketball. Their first possession of the second half. 31-14 your score, favor Balko. Cole Cowan bringing the ball diagonally across the timeline toward the far sideline. Brings it now into the front court. Chance Cash guarding him over to Logan Taylor. Taylor passes out of the double team, cross court to Fowler. Now to Cole Cowan. Cowan, three-pointer, in and out, no good. Rebound, loose on the floor, picked up by Misal Chavez, and the Dusters coming the other way. Balko defense back, and so Beaver will slow it down, coming across. Chance Cash has it now over to the wing. Gonzalez has it. It's knocked away by Fowler and out of bounds. It will remain with Beaver. 7:09 to go here in the third quarter. 31-14 your score. Favor the Bison. Inbound to Lozano near the timeline. Back to Cash at the free throw line extended. Cash dribbling now out to the circle. Is knocked away by Hall and almost stolen. Will remain with will remain with Beaver with 7 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Dusters to inbound next to their bench near the scorer's table on the near sideline. Do so to Chance Cash. Cash has the ball now, dribbling on the logo. Over to Lozano at the foul line extended. Back to Cash again. Cash fakes the dribble, then takes it. Over to Lozano one more time. Now down to the elbow. Pass is deflected out of bounds. It will remain with Beaver. 6:44 to go here in the third quarter. 31-14 your score, favor Balko. Adrian Gonzalez to do the inbounding honors for the Dusters on their own baseline. Waiting to find someone open. Long outlet goes to Lozano near the timeline on the far side. Now brings up thought about the jumper, opted not to take it over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez three-pointer, in and out, no good. Rebound loose, deflected off of Mulberry and out of bounds. Long possession for the Dusters, which may not necessarily be what they want, but it means that they're hanging on to the ball. So they're eating a lot of time, but they're also keeping their chances of scoring alive, which is probably ultimately what they want. Gonzalez dribbling now between the circles, reverses course over to Lozano, now down to the free throw line. Chavez has it, passes back out now to Gonzalez. Gonzalez jumper from 16, in and out, no good. Rebounded by Fowler. Fowler controls and brings it across the timeline, looking for Peyton Mulberry and finds him at the free throw line extended. Now back to Fowler, over to Cole Cowan. Cowan over to Logan Taylor. Taylor three-pointer from the wing. No good. Rebounded by Jaden Hall. Hall up and under is good. Basket good for Jaden Hall. 5 points for him. And the lead now up to 19 again, 33-14. Into the front court is Junior Lozano. Lozano has the ball. Passes over to Cash. Cash thought about the three, opted not to take it. Back to Lozano again, now between the circles, over to Cash one more time. Gonzalez now has it, and back to the circle again, now to the free throw line, over to the free throw line extended, back between the circles. Lozano, long three off the front iron, no good. Rebound picked up and controlled by Mulberry. 5.5 to go here in the third quarter. Mulberry's going to bring it up to the front court himself near the near sideline. Drives all the way in coast to coast, no good. Hall with the rebound, putback is good. 7 points for Jaden Hall. And all 7 points have come off of either putbacks or free throws from putbacks. The lead is now up to 21 for the Bison. 5:10 to go here in the third quarter. Holding the ball high above his head in the front court is Lozano. Now over to Cash, back to Lozano. Over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez has the ball, dribbling out of double pressure. Cross-court pass now. And Chavez has it near on the far wing. Pass up to Lozano. Now over to Cash on this side. The free throw line extended. Back to Lozano again. Lozano looking to find someone open. Finally finds Gonzalez. Gonzalez over to Cash. Cash three-pointer from the wing is no good. Rebound picked up by Fowler. Fowler has it pressured on the far sideline and knocked it out of bounds. It will remain with Balko. 4:41 to go here in the third quarter. Into the front court now, Logan Taylor over to Cole Cowan. Cowan has the ball over to Jaden Hall. Hall over to Fowler one more time. Bounce pass to Logan Taylor on the wing. Now down to Mulberry on the block. Mulberry's turnaround is good. Basket good for Peyton Mulberry. That's 6 points for him. And the lead now up to 23, 37-14, and the rout is on here in Beaver. 4:20 to go here in the third quarter. Chavez holds the ball high above his head, deflected by Mulberry, picked up by the Dusters. Long three-pointer is off the back iron, no good, rebounded by Hall. In a double team coming back the other way, 3-on-2 if they hurry. Over to Logan Taylor, now to Cole Cowan. Taylor thought about it, opted not to take it. Braxton Fowler, three-pointer, off the back iron, no good. Rebound, picked up and controlled by Cole Cowan. Cowan holds the ball now over to Peyton Mulberry. Mulberry, three-pointer, bang! That's a Watonga Cheese Factory three-pointer for Peyton Mulberry. It's 40-14 favor Balko with 3:45 to go here in the third quarter. Into the front court now, holding the ball high above his head is Gonzalez. Now back to Cash. Over to Gonzalez one more time, the foul line extended. Now down to Lozano. Lozano being guarded by Hall. Double comes over from Fowler. Lozano dribbles out of it. Cross court to Gonzalez. Now down to the elbow, and Lozano, three-pointer is no good. Offensive rebound, gets his own. Jumper from 12 is off the iron, no good. Again, offensive rebound. Shot is blocked. Another offensive rebound. Put back is no good. Rebounded by Jaden Hall. 3:15 to go here in the third quarter. 6 chances at a basket for the Dusters, and nothing. We have a timeout on the floor. We will take it with them. 3:12 to go here in the third quarter. Balko 40, Beaver 14. Balko Bison basketball continue in just a moment. Panhandle living is hard, and with our scorching summers and frigid winters, if your heating or air isn't working, it can get even harder. Let the fine folks at Tri-State Heating and Air help you make it through the seasons in comfort. Licensed and insured for over 20 years, Bryce Sager and the folks at Tri-State Heating and Air are well equipped to handle your HVAC, air refrigeration, and heating needs. Locally owned and operated, Tri-State Heating and Air understand the unique needs of folks in the Panhandle. Contact them at 580-525-1820 and let Tri-State Heating and Air make your home or business more comfortable. Tri-State Heating and Air is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Welcome back to the Duster Dome here in Beaver. 40-14, your score favor Balko. 3:12 left to go here in the third quarter. Chisholm Freeman into the game for the Bison, inbounding to Logan Taylor. Bounce pass over to Mason Romju, holds the ball above his head, back to Logan Taylor. Taylor thought about it, opted not to take it. Chisholm Freeman, three-pointer, off the front iron, no good. Rebound, tipped out of bounds by Mulberry. And it will be Beaver basketball with under 3 to go here in the third quarter. Adrian Gonzalez to inbound in the backcourt to Chance Cash, who will bring it across the timeline. Up in the front court now, Lozano. Lozano, three-pointer, barely draws iron. Offensive rebound, picked up shot over Mulberry is no good. Another offensive rebound picked up by Norton. And Norton is fouled on the shot. The foul is on Peyton Mulberry. That's his second personal foul. First team foul in the second half for either team. And at the line for Beaver will be Willie Norton. Norton, the junior from Beaver, yet to score so far in the game. Looking for his first points. Norton's first free throw is off the back iron and no good. Second free throw from Norton also on the way, and it is good. So Willie Norton with his first basket, or his first point of the game, and it's 40-15 favor Balko with 2:42 to go here in the third quarter. Logan Taylor with a crossover dribble knocked away by Adrian Gonzalez. Gets it back over to Mason Romju. Romju now to Chisholm Freeman over to Logan Taylor. Taylor at the free throw line extended. Pass to Freeman. Freeman driving in. Gets it to Jaden Hall in the paint. The shot's off the glass and good for Jaden Hall. Jaden Hall with 9 points. Again from point-blank range, and it's now a 27-point lead for the Bison at 42-15. 2:17 to go here in the third quarter. Junior Lozano has it, holds up high above his head, being guarded by Mason Romju. Back now to Cash, who holds the ball at the free throw line extended. Now back to Lozano, back to Cash. And The Dusters will reset and switch direction. Driving in now is Adrian Gonzalez, cut off by Chisholm Freeman. Now back out to Cash. To Gonzalez again. Gonzalez 15-foot jumper is off the glass and good. 6 points for Adrian Gonzalez. It's now 42-17 with 1:45 to go here in the third quarter. Logan Taylor bringing it back out, waiting for the offense to reset. 2-3 zone for the Dusters. Pass over to Mulberry near the far sideline. Back to Freeman. Now to Logan Taylor on the near sideline. Holds the ball above his head. Over to Mulberry at the top of the key. Mulberry fakes the pass. Takes the free throw line jumper, and it's good for Peyton Mulberry. Mulberry with 11 points. And the lead now 44-17 for the Bison. Balko kind of starting to click on all cylinders now. Pass is stolen by Ramju. Ramju coming the other way. Layup is off the glass and good. Mason Ramju with the basket, his first points of the game. It's now a 29-point lead, 46-17 with 1:09 to go here in the third quarter. Coming across the timeline is Cash. Over to Gonzalez. Now down to Lozano. Lozano has the ball. Over to Cash at the elbow. Back to Lozano. Lozano, long three-pointer is off the front iron. No good. Offensive rebound by Gonzalez. And Beaver will reset. And it's stolen by Ramju. Ramju driving in. Shots off the glass and good. 4 points for Mason Ramju, and the lead now up to 31 at 48-17 with 44 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Into the front court now are the Dusters. Over to Chance Cash. It's stolen by Mulberry. Mulberry coming in, driving all the way, a 2-on-1, and the pass is knocked away and stolen by the Dusters. Nice defense by Adrian Gonzalez there to get that. I think Mulberry would have been better served to take it himself, but he was trying to be unselfish, and it pays off for the Dusters. A three-pointer from Adrian Gonzalez is good. Gonzalez now with 9 points, and it's now 48-20 with 13 seconds to go in the third quarter. Logan Taylor in the front court, and they are content to just dribble it out, I think, here in the third quarter. Three-pointer from Taylor is off the glass and good. Bang! Watonga Cheese Factory three-pointer. Full court shot is no good at the buzzer. Three-pointer for Logan Taylor was good. It surprised everyone, I think even Logan Taylor. That was kind of an ugly looking shot, but it went in. And at the end of the third quarter, your score, Balko 51, Beaver 20. Balko Bison basketball will continue in just a moment. Panhandle living is hard. And with our scorching summers and frigid winters, if your heating or air isn't working, it can get even harder. Let the fine folks at Tri-State Heating and Air help you make it through the seasons in comfort. Licensed and insured for over 20 years, Bryce Sager and the folks at Tri-State Heating and Air are well equipped to handle your HVAC, air and refrigeration, and heating needs. Locally owned and operated, Tri-State Heating and Air understand the unique needs of folks in the Panhandle. Contact them at 580-525-1820 and let Tri-State Heating and Air make your home or business more comfortable. Tri-State Heating and Air is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Welcome back to the Duster Dome here in Beaver, where the Balko Bison have exploded to a 51-20 lead over the Dusters here at the start of the fourth quarter. For Beaver, Junior Lozano with 10 points, Adrian Gonzalez with 9, and Willie Norton with a free throw to give them their 20. For Balko, Logan Taylor with 18 points, including a three-pointer at the buzzer, 11 for Peyton Mulberry, 9 for Jaden Hall, and 4 for Mason Ramju, and 3 apiece for Cole Cowan, Braxton Fowler, and Nathan Smith. Bison have the ball to start the fourth quarter. Logan Taylor holds it. Bounce pass to Jaden Hall on the block. The layup is good. Jaden Hall now with 11 points. He's the third Bison player in double figures, and the lead's now up to 33, 53-20. Pass is knocked out of bounds. And it will remain with Beaver with 7:36 to go here in the fourth quarter. Beaver to inbound in front of the score table on the near sideline. They do in the backcourt to Chance Cash. Cash has the ball, dribbles it across the timeline. Looking for a lane. Passes over to Lozano. Lozano's double teamed out there. Pass back to Cash again. Over to Lozano one more time at the foul line extended. Cross-court pass is high. Now down to the block. Dribbling through the paint. Now back up to Lozano. Lozano three-pointer is good. Junior Lozano with 13 points for the Dusters, and it's now 53-23 with 7:10 to go in the ball game. Cole Cowan into the front court for the Bison. Logan Taylor over to Mulberry, over to Logan Taylor. Taylor from 30 off the side of the iron, no good. Rebound loose on the ground, picked up by Misael Chavez, and the Dusters come running the other way. Into the front court, 1-on-4, the layup is good. All the way through the defense, Adrian Gonzalez, and he is now the second Duster player in double figures. And a 7-0 run now for Beaver, and it's 53-25. Cole Cowan met near the circle. Over to Mason Romju. Romju holds the ball above his head. Bounce pass over to, now down to Hall. Hall on the block. The shot's off the glass and good. Basket's good and a foul. Fouls on Yahir Rivera, his third personal foul, first team foul in the second half. And into the game now, Nathan Smith for the Bison, replacing Mason Romju. And Logan Taylor to have a seat as Braxton Fowler replaces him. Jaden Hall now at the line to shoot one. Free throw is on the way and it's good. 14 points now for Jaden Hall after only having 3 at half. 6:35 to go here in the ballgame. 54-25 favor Balko. Pass is deflected off of Misal Chavez and out of bounds. It will be Balko basketball with 6:25 to go in the ballgame. Braxton Fowler to inbound in front of the Duster bench. Does so to Cole Cowan, who takes it diagonally across the timeline. Cowan met by a double team. Picks up his dribble over to Nathan Smith. Now back to Fowler over to Cowan at the foul line extended. Bounce pass to Hall. Hall thought about the jumper, opted not to take it. Back to Cowan, who holds the ball high above his head and resets the offense. Now over to Braxton Fowler. Mulberry at the elbow and has just taken away from him. Layup is no good, but a foul on Cole Cowan. That'll be Cowan's second foul. That's a pretty smart foul for Cowan. Gives not giving up the sure thing layup. He'll make him earn it at the foul line. But Adrian Gonzalez probably doesn't need much help at the foul line either. Gonzalez with 11 points so far in this game. One of 2 Duster players in double figures. First free throw from Gonzalez is on the way and it's good. .12 points for the junior from Beaver, awaiting his second free throw, which is on the way. Around the rim, no good. Rebounded by Jaden Hall. 5:55 to go in the ballgame. 56-26 your score favor Balko. Braxton Fowler brings it diagonally across the timeline over to Cole Cowan. Cowan thought about a long three-pointer. Now to Hall, it's knocked away from him into the backcourt. Deflected and saved by the Bison in the backcourt. Braxton Fowler now with it. 5:38 to go in the ballgame. Coming back across the timeline for the Bison over to Cowan. Cowan has the ball. Over to Nathan Smith. Smith doubled over there. Passes out of it to Fowler. Back to Nathan Smith. Smith thought about it. Opted not to take it. High pass down to Mulberry, who's doubled on the block. Over to Nathan Smith. Smith three-pointer for the wing. Misses everything. Rebound by Jaden Hall. And Balko will reset. 5:19 to go now. Three-pointer from Braxton Fowler off the back iron. No good. Another offensive rebound. And Balko will reset again. Peyton Mulberry, three-pointer off the front iron. No good. Another offensive rebound for the Bison. And they're just smiling on the floor right now. Bounce pass to Mulberry. Turnaround jumper is no good, but he's fouled. Foul is on Yahir Rivera, his 4th personal foul, 2nd team foul. And at the line for the Bison will be Peyton Mulberry. Mulberry with 11 points, 8 of which have come in the second half. The senior with 2 free throws. First is on the way and good. 12 points for the senior transfer from Sharon Mutual. And stepping into the game for the Dusters is Willie Norton replacing Yahir Rivera. Yahir Rivera. Sorry, that's hard to say. Second free throw from Mulberry is on the way and good. 13 points for Peyton Mulberry. The lead now up to 32 at 58-26. 5 minutes to go in the ball game. Into the front court now is Gonzalez. Over to Cash. Cash now between the circles. Met there, picks up his dribble, passes over to Chavez. Chavez looking to get rid of it, does so to Lozano. Lozano dribbling out by the timeline. Now over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez now down to Chavez. Chavez at the foul line extended, met by Fowler. Reverses course, dribbles between the legs. Over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez now on the far sideline. Three-pointer is in and out. No good. Rebound by Hall. And Balko coming back the other way. 4.5 to go. Into the front court, Nathan Smith, and he traveled. Smith thought he was going to go one way, opted not to, went back the other way. Subbing into the game now for the Bison, Nathan Cardwell and Logan Taylor replacing Cole Cowan and Nathan Smith. Dusters looking to inbound now, and they do so. Bringing it across the backcourt is Junior Lozano. 4:20 left to go in the game. Ball reversal. Chance Cash has it now between the circles over to Chavez. Chavez has the ball out there. Now back between the circles. Cash back to Lozano at the foul line extended. Fowler goes for the steal, does not get it. Gonzalez now with it on the near side. Three-pointer from the near wing is good for Chance Cash. Cash's first basket of the game, and it's now 58 to 29 with under 4 to go in the ball game. Cardwell now to Logan Taylor, back to Nathan Cardwell. Cardwell dribbling in now on the far side. Braxton Fowler now to Jaden Hall. Hall splits the double team off the glass and good. 16 points for Jaden Hall. And it's now 60 to 29, favor Balko with 3.5 to go in the ball game. Holding the ball high above his head is Chavez. It is knocked away, out of bounds. And Braxton Fowler deflects it well out of bounds, and it will be Beaver basketball. I think back in my day, that was what they called false hustle. Ball's already out of bounds, and then he dives for it and knocks it further out of bounds. Now down into the paint is Misael Chavez. Now back to Cash. Cross court for a three-pointer from the free throw line extended is no good. Offensive rebound knocked away and now picked up by Logan Taylor coming into the front court with 3:10 to go in the ball game. Driving all the way and goes behind the defender, and he's fouled hard on the way up. So Logan Taylor at the line to shoot 2 free throws. Taylor with 18 points so far in the game, but only 3 here in the second half. As Mason Romju set the check back in the game. Fouls on Adrian Gonzalez, his first personal foul. Second team foul. So neither team really in danger of getting into the bonus, as the first free throw from Taylor is good, and Mason Romju will replace Peyton Mulberry. Taylor's second free throw is good, and Logan Taylor now with 20 points in the game. And with 3:05 to go in the ballgame, it's now 62 to 29 favor Balko. Second straight game where the Bison have hit 60. 3-pointers off the back iron, rebounded by Romju, and Braxton Fowler coming the other way. Over to Logan Taylor. Taylor holds the ball above his head, gets it to Romju, bounce pass to Fowler, who loses it. Over to Nathan Cardwell now, back to Fowler. Fowler wide open 3-pointer. Bang! That's a Watonga Cheese Factory 3-pointer for Braxton Fowler. 6 points for Fowler, his second 3-pointer of the game, and the lead now up to 36, 65 to 29. Into the front court now is Junior Lozano. Lozano bounce pass to Cash. Cash has it now between the circles. Over to Chavez. Chavez reverses course. 2:23 to go in the ballgame. Over to Lozano. Lozano trapped near the foul line. Over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez 15-foot turnaround jumper is good. Nice basket for Adrian Gonzalez, who now has 14 points. And we have a timeout for substitutions coming into the game for Balko. Nathan Smith and Chisholm Freeman. And into the game for Beaver are his seniors. You got here Rivera, Victor Balderrama, and Logan Mercer. Nice moment here for the seniors at Beaver who get to play their home finale, their high school home finale here in this gym, this wonderful gym that they have here in Beaver. 2:10 to go in the ball game. 65-31 favor Balko. Bison with the ball. Pass now down to Romju, over to Nathan Smith. Smith for 3. Bang! Another Watonga Cheese Factory 3-pointer. Smith's second 3-pointer of the game. It's now 68-31 favor Balko. Under 2 to play in the ballgame. Into the front court now. Lozano 3-pointer off the front iron. No good. Gets his own rebound. Layup is off the glass and good. 15 points for Junior Lozano. It's now 68-33. Into the front court now. Braxton Fowler over to Smith. Smith was open for a minute. Down to Romju, back to Smith. Smith loses it, gets it back, and saves it to Cardwell. 1.5 to go in the ballgame. Cardwell crossover dribble over to Smith. Smith, 3-pointer. Bang! Another Watonga Cheese Factory 3-pointer for Nathan Smith. 9 points for Smith, and it's 71-33 Balko, and that's their high water mark for the season. And it's stolen by Smith and gone out of bounds. It will be Beaver basketball. Into the game now for the Bison. Cooper Mitchell, Trent Riley, and Ty Smith. 1:17 to go here in the ballgame. 71-33, your score favor Balko. Victor Balderrama inbounds to Junior Lozano. Back to Balderrama. Balderrama driving all the way in. The shot is no good, but he's fouled by Cooper Mitchell, and they'll say it was on the shot. So Balderrama will go to the line to shoot 2. So a nice opportunity for Victor Balderrama to get into the scoreboard here in his last game. Subbing into the game for the Dusters is Ethan Navarez. Oh, no, they're going to say it wasn't on the shot. I thought it was on the shot, but they're going to inbound it now. Over to Mercer. Mercer in the corner. Gets rid of it, does so to Short. Short now down to the block. Back out to Balderrama. Balderrama fakes the three. Over to Mercer. Mercer has the ball. Dribbling into the paint out. Now down to the block. Being guarded by Freeman. Turns around. Three-pointer from Navarez off the side of the iron. No good offensive rebound for Mercer. Putback is no good. Rebound by Riley. Riley. There's a tie possession. The possession arrow favors Beaver with 42.4 to go here in the ballgame. 71-33 the score favor Balko. Inbound goes to Mercer. Mercer back out now to the top of the key. Now down to the block. Turnaround jumper from Rivera is no good. Offensive rebound. Putback no good. Another offensive rebound. Rivera putback is good. Yair Rivera getting a basket with 25 seconds in the ballgame. It's 71-35. Over to Chisholm Freeman. Freeman holds the ball high above his head down to Riley. Riley turnaround jumper from the elbow. Bang! That's good. That wasn't a three-pointer, but that was Riley's first basket of the season. Into the front court now. That's knocked away. Out of bounds off of Balko. Will remain with Beaver. 5.8 seconds to go. Sorry, I got a little carried away on that. That was not a three-pointer from Trent Riley, but he did score. 5.8 seconds to go in the ballgame. 73-35 the score. Now down to the corner. Yair Rivera has the ball. Passes over now to Navarez up to the top of the key. But I mean, that's the ballgame with your final score. Balko 73. Beaver 35. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have the Crossroads Express postgame show live from the Duster Dome in Beaver. Balko Bison basketball will continue in just a moment. Wetumpka Cheese Factory has been producing the finest cheese in Oklahoma and Texas for over 80 years. Locally owned and operated, the folks at Wetumpka Cheese Factory have summer sausages, the best homemade cheddar cheeses in the region, spiced pickles, homespun honey, and their famous cheese curds. Located in Perryton, Wetumpka Cheese Factory also has gift baskets and offer delivery options. Visit Wetumpka Cheese Factory, 2018 South Main Street in Perryton, or call them at 806-648-4310. Wetumpka Cheese Factory is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Casey Cowan Custom Haying services the Oklahoma and Texas panhandles for all of your haying needs. From swathing and baling to hay sales for cattle and horses, Casey Cowan Custom Haying is the best option for your farm and ranch needs. Contact Casey Cowan at 580-628-7464 for all of your haying and hay service needs. Casey Cowan Custom Haying is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Crossroads Express is your one-stop shop for your convenience store and gas needs, located at the intersection of Highways 412 and 83 at Bryan's Corner. Crossroads Express features specialty deli items like Louisiana meat pies, crawfish pies, boudin, as well as corn dogs, and everyone's favorite beef and bean burritos. And the Crossroads Express gas station has your gas and diesel needs that you'll need to make it a road trip. Call 580-361-2529 for your call-in orders and let the folks at Crossroads Express take care of you. Crossroads Express is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Panhandle living is hard, and with our scorching summers and frigid winters, if your heating or air isn't working, it can get even harder. Let the fine folks at Tri-State Heating and Air help you make it through the seasons in comfort. Licensed and insured for over 20 years, Bryce Sager and the folks at Tri-State Heating and Air are well equipped to handle your HVAC, air and refrigeration, and heating needs. Locally owned and operated, Tri-State Heating and Air understand the unique needs of folks in the Panhandle. Contact them at 580-525-1820 and let Tri-State Heating and Air make your home or business more comfortable. Tri-State Heating and Air is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. At this time when there's so much insecurity in the world, the one thing you need to be able to rely on is your financial situation. That's where the folks at Summit Wealth Strategies LLC come in. Located in Alva, Summit Wealth Strategies LLC specializes in tax, payroll, and financial management services designed to help folks in the Panhandle of northwestern Oklahoma handle whatever insecurities the world throws at us. Contact Van Johnson at 580-609-4880 and let him give you the financial security and peace of mind you need to make it through any situation. Summit Wealth Strategies LLC is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. You're watching the Crossroads Express postgame show where the Balko Bison have defeated the Beaver Dusters by a score of 73-35. The scoring recap is as follows. For the Beaver Dusters, Junior Lozano with 15 points, Adrian Gonzalez had 14, and then 3 for Chance Cash, who was much busier than those 3 points would give credit for. He was all over the place for the Dusters. 2 for Yair Rivera, who's a senior night special, getting the score in his game, and Willie Norton with a single point. For Balko, 20 points for Logan Taylor, 16 for Jaden Hall, 13 for Peyton Mulberry, 9 for Nathan Smith, 6 for Braxton Fowler, 3 for Cole Cowan, and 2 for Trent Riley, his first basket of the season. Giving us our final once again, Balko 73, Beaver 35. For the Balko Bison, their next opponent will be Friday in the first round of the playoffs as they travel to Anchor D Arena in Goodwill for their first round playoff matchup against the Felt Bulldogs. Tip-off for that game will be at 8 p.m. with pregame at 7:45 right here on the Balko Bison Sports Network. We do want to thank everybody so very much for joining us today on this broadcast. I want to give a special thank you to Cadence Vaughn for running our video during this broadcast. We also want to once again thank our sponsor, Squirtle, Watauga Cheese Factory, Crossroads Express, Casey Cowan Custom Haying, Summit Wealth Strategies, and Tri-State Heating and Air. On behalf of Balko School Administration and the Balko Bison Sports Network, this is David Vaughn reminding you that no amount of success can compensate for failure in the home. Make sure that you let your family know each and every day just how much you love them. Until next time, have a wonderful evening, and God bless.